Fans, and welcome back to the show. Today's our second game of this three-game set at Springfield with your San Antonio Missions. Well, we are getting ready for starting lineups. Blue River Mountain this morning. Most likely it is a May day, 11 a.m. Rain in the forecast. Here's your starting lineups. Now we turn you over to Matt Vasgersian in the booth.
Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Springfield Cardinals and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kevin Alvarez, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box, Richard Rosales. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. A fastball right over the outside corner. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Hero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Ready now, Alex Mejia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one. Alvarez features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Bases are empty, one man out. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting third, second baseman, Ray Cabral.
In now, Ray Cabral. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alonzo Hassel, runner in scoring position with 2 guns. And a fastball just misses for ball one.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Cesar Esquivel, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Now to the plate, Enrique Encarnacion. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Enrique.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Lawn darts and hand grenades right there. Mixing in some knocks the unlikely way.
Roger Durango.
In now, Roger Durango. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable. Stay on the attack. Get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Now in the box, William Venner. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Into the box now, Richard Medrano, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach. Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He is open.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Prado is there, and he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you've got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
To 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Springfield's out in front, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Henry Carnuth, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitor. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but two-step lead off first base today.
Lerma is after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Booker Bernstein. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Now here's the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Rosales is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Striding in once again, Richard Rosales. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Prado is in pursuit, one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Mejia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. Carnuth loves it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Ray Cabral.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ray Cabral. And he gets ahead 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And Springfield leads this thing 2-0. Leading off the inning, Tristan Tierney, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The shortstop, Tristan Tierney.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Rosales is right there, 1 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping up now, Neil Zeminski. First pitch on its way. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. To his left, Mejia on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So striding in, Kevin Alvarez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. Springfield's out in front, 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alonzo Castle. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Bernstein is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Left fielder, Manuel Lerma.
Ready to take his hacks again, Manuel Lerma, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And a breaking ball stays outside. Carson Kelly would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ready for another chance. Carson Kelly hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Lerma is off at first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Enrique Encarnacion, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Standing in now, Roger Durango, as he grounds one briskly to short. To second for 1, on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. There are 2 away now.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Into the box now, William Venner. Softly hit out to short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Fernando Mortero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And he runs it down in the bullpen.
How about it?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Esquivel. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, shortstop, Alex Mejia.
Digging in once again, Alex Mejia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Henry Carnuth comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Slow roller back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Adrian Prado. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to short. To his right, Mejia. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting, left fielder, Booker Bernstein.
Now at the plate, Booker Bernstein. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and Springfield leads this thing 2-0. Striding in once again, Ray Cabral. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
1-0. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That's by him for strike 1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Count is 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Again, he sends it out of play. knocked him up. Encarnacion calls for it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 18.
Digging in once again, Richard Medrano. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And that misses. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up high. 2-1 now. Flipped out the other way toward short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Tristan Tierney. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Tommy Daniels will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. And they get the force over there for the first out. Throw across to first won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice.
Now batting, second baseman.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Enrique Encarnacion. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that gets him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Ready once again, Roger Durango, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Rosales. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the mission, number 27, Chris Donaldson.
And, well, Lerma will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
Ball one to start the at-bat.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. The 1-1.
It's taken for strike two.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
He'll try again. 1-2.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Here now the 2-2
is laid off and the count runs full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, another foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carson Kelly. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Angel Diaz takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Angel Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Lerma on at first, nobody out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Fernando Mortero. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that dial or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Leading off the inning, William Venner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Rosales patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Mejia shading to his right. 2 down.
The batter.
Settling in now, Adrian Prado, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Cabral comes up with it. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. Springfield's out in front, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Cesar Esquivel, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Richard Rosales, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Ready for another chance? Alex Mejia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. To his left. Encarnacion. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. And Springfield leads this thing 2-0. So coming to the plate, Booker Bernstein. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively on this one.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. Into the box, Tristan Tierney. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Digging in and looking for more, Neil Zeminski, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Edward Mojica is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Robert Peacock will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Robert Peacock.
Line drive base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Enrique Encarnacion as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for one. And first, the double play, but meanwhile, the run is in that'll tie the ball game.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping in, Roger Durango. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. Boyce Park comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Park.
Stepping up now, Ray Cabral. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Park, 23 years old. He throws a slider, a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and a cutter. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And he is in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. It wasn't meant to be.
Here's the first pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Manuel Lerma goes down for out number 2 in the top half. There's a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. And we are tied 2-2. So digging in now, William Benner.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, third baseman, William Benner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is skied into short left center. Lerma moving in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Great day's work any way you look at it. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Henry Carnuth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a liner. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
In now, Adrian Prado. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Rosales moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. On to first, the double play. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Ready now, Fernando Mortero. First delivery to him on the way.
Fernando Mortero.
Missed with a slider. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Corey Moreno will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send him back to the top of the order with one away in the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Popped him up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Now batting.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. He'll get it into second. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alonzo Hassel. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's a slider up and in for ball 1, 1-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Sliders in for a strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Durango is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Springfield's out in front, 3-2. Trevor Hartley takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Leading off the inning, Booker, Bernstein, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Left fielder, Booker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. That's lifted the other way out to left. Lerma coming in, 1 down. Now batting, Tristan Tierney. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Hit to third. To his left, Hassel. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Neil Zuminski.
Digging in, Neil Zuminski. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Edward Mujica takes home the win. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Springfield Cardinals: 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. For the victory.